Ni hao, y'all! My name is Gabrielle Cortez, and this presentation is dedicated to all the Chinese Texans who labored hard and sacrificed much for this state in its infancy to help make Texas as great as it is today. Welcome to China Meets Texas. 7,492 miles across the Pacific Ocean from Texas lays the magnificent China. One of the oldest cultures in the modern world, it is a civilization rich with art, dance, music, literature, and cuisine. China's art contributions range from stylistically unique landscape painting, elegant calligraphy and poetry, detailed pottery, stunning sculptures, and luxurious silks. This is a photograph I took at our own Institute of Texan Cultures of some traditional Chinese instruments, with the erhu in the middle and two Chinese opera masks. Chinese instruments such as the erhu, a two-stringed violin, are invaluable parts of Chinese culture. Listen to this beautiful ballad performed with the erhu, the classical Chinese sound. The Chinese literally wrote the books on opera and drama. The Chinese opera is a tradition dating back to ancient China, yet another wonderful piece of culture this country has given. Family honor and respect are two of the biggest values this culture holds. Families are very close-knit, with grandparents, parents, and children often living in the same house, and children and adults having a high reverence for the elderly. The Chinese have also made major contributions scientifically. In medicine, for example, acupuncture is a Chinese practice. Health, such as ancient martial art and meditation practices like Tai Chi, astronomy, and mathematics. We can also thank the Chinese for fireworks, a now favorite celebratory tradition we have here in America. Overall, China is one of the most influential and beautiful cultures here on Earth, and I am so glad they came to Texas. Railroads brought the first Chinese to Texas, and not as passengers. Most were single men working for the railroad company, then later becoming laundry workers and restaurant or store owners, which were the other occupations available for them. By far one of the biggest ways Chinese Texans have impacted this state is through their food. And interestingly enough, we have had an influence as well. The well-known dish chop suey is actually a Chinese American creation, not existing on the mainland of China. Celebration of the Lunar New Year and all its traditions, such as mooncakes, fireworks, and dragon parades, were also brought to Texas with their arrival. Surprisingly enough, the first 4th of July in 1776 was not celebrated with fireworks. We can thank the Chinese for bringing that little treat to us. From Austin, Texas, R.C. Wong was one of the most successful Chinese Texan artists, doing most of her work on the beautiful landscapes of South Texas. Some fashion we have adopted from China, not just in Texas, but America, is the elegant women's dress called a qipao. In the picture to your left, we can see how Kirsten Dunst sports this traditional Chinese garb in the famous pop culture movie Spider-Man. With a strong emphasis on education and benevolence, Two more ways Chinese have left their mark on Texas is their establishment of schools and Christian churches starting in the 1920s, with some still standing today, such as the San Antonio Chinese Baptist Church. With all these things and more, the Chinese have truly blessed Texas with their peaceful and unique presence, and will hopefully always be able to have their hearts here in the Lone Star State with the array of cultures that have found a home here.